through a fisheye lens of tear-stained eyes. I can barely define the shape of this moment in time. And far from flying high in clear blue skies, I'm spiraling down to the hole in the ground where I hide. If you negotiate the minefields in the drive and beat the dogs and cheat the cold electronic eyes, and if you make it past the shotguns in the hall, dial the combination, open the pre-soul, and if I'm in, there's a kid who had a big hallucination, making love to girls in magazines. He wonders if you're sleeping with your newfound faith. Could anybody love him? Or is it just a crazy dream? If I showed you my dark side, would you still hold me tonight? And if I showed you my weak side, would you still love me? What would you do? Would you sell your soul, wall and stone? Would you take the children away and leave me alone? Your smiling reassurance as you whisper down the phone. Would you send me packing? Would you take me home? Thought I ought to bear my naked feelings. Thought I ought to tear the curtain down. I held the blade in trembling hands, prepared to make it, but just then the phone rang. I never had the nerve to make the final cut. I'll just do one more. away. Mother, can you keep them in the dark for life? Can you hide them from the waiting world? Oh, Mother, Father, gonna take your boy out tonight. Gonna show him my world. Oh, Father, not about to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like till you're bleeding. Not about to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's. Mother, tell your children not to hold my hand. Tell your children not to understand. Oh, Mother, Father, you really wanna bang heads with me. You wanna feel everything. Oh, Father, not about to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like till you're bleeding. Not about to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool hearing Danzig on piano. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, just a heads up, if you want to hear more Danzig covers, you could vote for at that voting booth right there. You can get up and use that First Amendment right and vote for your favorite artist or all the artists, doesn't matter. And then they get to come back this following Wednesday and play a 30-minute set at the showcase. Is anybody listening to me?
Every vote counts at Soul Food.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I like what you did there. I like what you did there. Up next, we're going to have Kester. Longtime player, first time applauder. Are you standing or sitting?
Sitting would be a lot better.
Would you like a stool?
No, I'll just use this thing.
Are you just playing acoustic or you have your electric here? Okay. Take your time. Line 5. After Kester, we're going to have Annika, and she's here. And after Annika, we're going to have Dirk, who's here. And after Dirk, we have a guy named Key Kellen, because it looks like a W, not an E and a V. Doesn't it look like a W a little bit? Kevin? Quinn? Is that your alter ego? Like Cliff's was Cliff for the longest time? You want to do some stand-up comedy while... You don't want to do any stand-up comedy while we're waiting on Kester? You want to do any? Just flew in from Ohio. Boy, our mom. It's already getting loud. Using his bits. These guys are great stand-up comedians. My impression is someone looking for their car keys.
Jack, can you hand me that little accordion microphone? Make sure the people at home can hear it.
How many first-time players do we have at Soul Food tonight? Is that our cue to start playing? Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, everybody give a nice warm round of applause for Chester.
Yeah. I'm still in the process. I'm like a pretty somewhat new musician, and so I'm still in the process of like actually writing full structured songs. So the way I'll set this up is I'll give sort of like an idea, and then I'll sort of just like play thoughts and feelings to that idea, as opposed to actually having completed songs at this point in time. So the first thing that I'm gonna play for is called enantiodromia. And it's like a psychological term that means like over time things that are like opposites will turn into people and things will turn into their opposites, which is sort of what I'm going through. So yeah. And like one point, thank you. It's like, okay, so everyone encounters like moments in their life where they're like, where you have to handle extremely stressful situations, and like being able to sort of like go through sort of like life or death sort of situations requires like an understanding of what it's like to like process negative energy. And so like in my opinion, and the way that I approach negative energy is that I mean obviously it's not for everyone to handle, and it's not for everyone to sort of like participate in, and there's a lot of like you need to be like a healer. Like you need to go into these places with like a sound mind, with a sober mind, in my opinion. And you need to go in and you need to sort of like understand what that thing is. And I don't know. I like alchemy. I believe in alchemy, and I think that we have sort of like a war of information in our world. And like if you're someone that's like isolated and you don't really know who to turn to, and like what to say, and like how to deal with like all the new forces that are coming into our world, the new technology, all of these things. And I think that like adapting to like the new world order would be a very strange thing to sort of like acclimate yourself to. And so we live in a world where we have like unparalleled like opportunity and unparalleled like ability to sort of like break through and move on to like some sort of international, like intergalactic sort of like point in time. And I think that we also have like this like unbelievable mental chaos and poverty and depravity. And it's like this weird sort of like one of my favorite sort of songs that came out over this last year was called Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell. And it was written by a band called Fit for an Autopsy. And I've sort of wrestled with this thing growing up as like in like a Christian background and having almost all of my favorite bands be like satanic. And so it's a very strange time to be alive, because we have such a so much conflicting mental static, and finding sort of the truth in between that has been like a very like, and that's just me personally. I don't know if that will have anything to do with what I play next. That was just me saying something. Okay. But yeah, this place has been pretty instrumental in like giving me new ideas, and ideas that like led me out of like total darkness into like something that like actually gave me sanity and allowed me to like adjust to like the normal world. So yeah. I think I'm gonna play some like covers, some like little samples of pieces from a group known as Animals as Leaders, which is probably pretty well known now, maybe. But here we go. Shit. Anyway. and I'll just play one more thing, and I think I'm gonna call this like Lifeless, which is an allusion to another band. I'm really into something called deathcore, and I've been able to use sort of like the power of deathcore to work physical labor in a way that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to. Well, at least I believe so. So, yeah. And with that, I'll say I am rejecting virtual reality. Thank you. There we go.
All right, everybody, give it up one more time for Kester. Yeah. Just a reminder, there's a jar over there with a sign?
Right, it says vote.
It says vote, V-O-T-E. And I did graduate high school. I should know how to read. Hopefully. Having a hard time with some of these names. But anyways, there's pieces of paper and a pen. And you can also just go, you, sir, right there, Mr. Clean, you can go put somebody's name on it and put it in that jar. Anybody that you like, you know? So, just letting you know, sir. Mr. Clean's a compliment where I come from. Just saying. You can borrow my white tea anytime. All right. But anyways, while Kester's breaking down, I'm going to let you know real quick. After our next performer, it's going to be Dirk, then Kevin, then Mark. Is Mark here? No, one more. We got one more than you, Dirk. But he's getting ready. He's taking off his vest. He's ready for it. But is Mark here? We got Mark? No? Okay. Well, then after Mark, we're going to have Paula. Still no Paula? They'll come around. I'm sure they will come around. But anyways, our next performer is actually their first time performing here. So I like when we woo people, and I mean like woo when they're performing. I mean like we all go woo, because nobody like woos anymore. So we can just like give this next performer a nice woo when they're coming up to the stage. Bring the energy. Let's be nice and courteous and give her our full attention. So without further ado, please welcome to the stage Annika. Woo! Are you sitting or are you standing? I'm sitting. Would you like a stool or a chair?
I prefer stool.
Okay, stool it is then. Evan needs a mic.
Can I put it down more?
You want it down more?
Yeah, because I like looking at what I'm playing.
Like that low?
Yeah,
No. Like right there?
I guess that works.
Okay. You're going to sing into it?
One of the songs I won't.
One of the songs you will not. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you good? Are you getting
Yeah.
to read on that guitar? We're good? We're good. We're good! Woo! Yeah, there we go. Give it up one more time for everybody!
Okay, so this first song is called House of the Rising Sun by the Animals.
Yeah, nice reference.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. Oh, my mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. And the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time you'll ever be satisfied is when he's all drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done, to spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform and the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. Yes, I'm one. I'm one. This next song is called The Romanza. And yeah. Oh, wait, I have another one. I just got my, yeah.
I saw you getting off the chair. My bad. Keep it up! Yeah!
This one's called Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers.
Woo!
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 I know. Hey, you ought to leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away.
All right, let's give another round of applause for Annika there. And let's give another one up for her mom, because that's pretty awesome. She knows those songs. So give another round of applause for her mom. Tomorrow's also Mother's Day. So did we all forget about that? Tomorrow's Mother's Day? Okay, because it got really quiet. I was like, is it next Saturday? Was it next Sunday? Was it last Sunday? So this is what the voting bowl looks like. I voted twice. One for you as well. It doesn't need to be secret. But there's only 2 in there. There's no other ones in there. And you don't have to save your votes, because you can vote for every single artist that's coming up here, and you just haven't yet. And you have a chance now. If you like Annika, you can go vote for Annika. It's just that hole's gonna be right over there with a piece of the paper already in it. Just keep it. Thank you. Just saying. You can do that. Everybody's still sitting down. Whatever. It's okay. You'll get around to it. Up next, we're going to have Dirk. Give a nice warm round of applause. Yes. And we're going to plug you into 5. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to get in your way. No worries. You're just going to plug right into it. We're going to do 5. What are you eating? Really? Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Where'd you plug it? Oh, right there.
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Whoop.
Yep, there we go. A little bit higher, just a little bit higher. Not quite that high.
Right there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Give it up one more time, everybody, for Dirk.
Okay, cool. So tonight, how far back do I go with this story? So one of my intents over the next, year or so is to not just show up and do a few cover songs every now and then, but actually play some of the stuff that I'm writing. This February, kind of by accident, I ended up writing a bunch of songs about the Malheur Wildlife Refuge occupation, as envisioned as a cowboy musical in the style of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm really not sure what you follow that up with, so we're just gonna do some of the songs. This ground I'll make my stand, my man, with snacks clutched in my hand. On this ground I'll fight and die and eat beef jerky and pork rinds. I won't eat salad, I don't like kale, so chop up animals and send them in the mail. On this ground I'll make my stand, manly snacks clutched in my hand. On this ground I'll fight and die and eat beef jerky and pork rinds. Send roasted animals or send them fried. I won't eat anything that hasn't bled and died. On this ground I'll make my stand, manly snacks clutched in my hand. On this ground I'll fight and die and eat beef jerky and pork rinds. I need some solid beef to fill my mouth. If that sounds strange to you, just hear me out, 'cause it's so hard in rural Nevada to rock a fabulous name like Lavoie. So the call went out. For snacks. Well, I mean, sure, people would be nice too, but a man's got to eat. And we really we didn't think this out very well. Okay, so obviously that's the song after they've taken over the wildlife refuge and they're, putting out the call. Gosh, it would really be nice if we had something to eat. So this next song takes place after things start showing up. So, in the historical thing, people started sending them all sorts of interesting stuff. And so this is about, cool. So this is about the interesting stuff. Hey, look at what we got. Bag of beef jerky, ho. A magazine with women, whoa. Hey, someone sent us pot. Couple of solid grams. Some brownies and 4 canned hams. Bros, I love this thing we've got. We're brothers in arms today. Built barricades with bales of hay. Hey. The people love us lots. We're so cute and patriotic, and only barely alcoholic. Hey. Whoa. Look at all these dildos. They're so convenient and new. We'll put those boys to use, yahoo. Gosh. Someone send us lube. A 55-gallon drum. I love it when the mailman comes. The mailman always comes. The mailman always comes. In rain or sleet or snow or sun, I love it when the mailman comes. So, you know, it wasn't just mail. Lots of people showed up and lots of things happened. And there are songs in equally poor taste about many of those things. But, you know, towards the end, you know, it's kind of boring to just sort of be in a wildlife refuge all day, sort of hoping for a government showdown that really kind of never happens. I mean, there's only so much beef jerky you can eat. So this song is sort of towards the end where the occupation is kind of winding down a little bit. This damn occupation goes day after day. I'm filled with frustration that won't go away. This place is so boring. It's empty and dull. With big bags of sex toys and big mounds of snow. This place is for. This place is for the birds. I found a box of some old bric-a-brac. Tore open boxes and sent that stuff back. Tore down some fences and built some new roads. Dug a pit toilet to lighten the load. This place is for. This place is for the birds. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the likes and shares. Thank you for pork rinds. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the likes and shares. Thank you for pork rinds. This place is for. This place is for the birds. So cool.
I realize there's no subtle way to write sex toys into a song. Thanks to Dirk. But that's okay. Oh, you actually use the music stand?
That's going to be the last song, so I'll put it over here for now.
Cool. We're going to plug you up in 5, sir.
Don't judge me.
You know how I feel about it. I'm not going to say it this time.
No, you're not.
Do you even need an introduction?
I need no introduction.
Do you know who owns this coffee shop?
Some really good-looking couple, I hear.
Right. And one of them's on stage, and the other one's now in the sound booth. Makia, my name's Kevin. How y'all doing tonight? Can I get... Yeah, 5. Ooh, there's some guitar. Can I get a little more guitar in the monitor? I'd even use a little more than that if you got it. That sounds all right. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, where I decide what I'm going to play. Lived on a curve in the road in an old tar paper shack on the south side of the town, on the wrong side of the tracks. Sometimes on the way into town we say, Mama, can we stop and give her a ride? And sometimes we did, but her hands flew from her side. Wild-eyed, crazy Mary. Down an old dirt road, past the parson's place, and an old blue car we used to race. Little country store with a sign tagged to the side said no Loitringa loud. Underneath that sign always congregated quite the crowd. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it round. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it round. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it a, pass it a, pass it a, pass it a, pass it a round. Last night the thunder crashed, Mercy backed inside a windowsill. Dreamed I was flying high above the trees, over the hill, looking down into the house of Mary. Bare bulb on newspaper covered walls, and Mary rising up above it all. Next morning when I rolled into town, I saw some skid marks, I followed them around. Over the curb, through the field, into the house of Mary. That what you fear the most would meet you halfway. That what you fear the most could meet you halfway. That what you fear the most could meet you halfway. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it round. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it round. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it around. Take a bottle, drink it down. Do you remember a guy that's been in such an early song? Heard a rumor from ground control, oh no, don't say it's true. Got a message from the action man. I'm happy, hope you're happy too. I've loved all I needed to love, so the details following. Shrieking of silence is killing. There's nothing but trap girls and synthesis, and I've got no money and I've got no hair, and I'm trying to fund the planet, it's glowing. Ashes to ashes, funk to funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie, caught up in heaven's high, seeking an all-time low. Time and again I tell myself, tonight I'll keep myself clean, but the little green wheels are following me. Oh no, not again. I'm stuck with a valuable friend. I'm happy, hope you're happy too. One quick flash of light, but no smoking pistol. I've never done good things, I've never done bad things, I've never done anything out of the blue. Want an axe to break the ice, wanna come down right now. Ashes to ashes, funk to funky. We know Major Tom's a junkie, caught up in heaven's high, reaching an all-time low. My mother said to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. My mother says to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. My mother says to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. My mother says to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. So is everyone having a good time tonight? Yeah. Woo, woo. Can you have one more? Yeah. Thank you. No, you're supposed to yell encore. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. All right. This is a little bit of an adult love song. That doesn't mean it's got adult language in it. It's just that, for some of us that have been around the block a few times, you understand this song. We said that we'd walk together, what might may. That come the twilight, should we lose our way. And if as we're walking, a hand should slip free, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover's footsteps fall so differently, and I'd wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now everyone dreams of a love lasting and true, but you and I know what this world can do. So let's make our steps so the other may see, and I'd wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead. There 'neath the oaks bow, soon we'll be wed. Should we lose each other in the shadows of evening trees, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Thank you all for coming out tonight and sharing your music with us. It's always one of our favorite nights of the month where the whole community gets to come out and do this. And I think it's like one of the best open mics around, and it's always fun to see. It's great turnout. So thank you all for being here. I'm going to pass the duties back to Jack now. Come on up, Jack.
Stop that. No. Thank you, Justin. So we had somebody show up. Give it up one more time for Kevin. How about that? Yeah, Kevin's amazing. Many of you might know this. I'm sober. I don't drink or do drugs anymore. Thank you, Aaron. Met me during the darkest days. Next month, I'll actually be 2 years sober. And Kevin, in like 3 days, will be 20 years sober. So that was just amazing. And he didn't want to say anything about it, but I just wanted to say something because I find that amazing. So, I mean, I'm only 20. So, I mean, like, yeah, so that's like my entire lifetime right there. Yeah, you're only 20. Right. Without further ado, real quick, is there a Paula here? or a V? That's a V-E-E. How do you pronounce that, Justin? V. No. Softy. Okay. All right. Without further ado, this gentleman has been waiting a very long time to be playing up on the stage. Please give a nice soul food welcome to Mark. Come on up, Mark.
Would the chair be okay? Yeah. I'll try not to. Looks like a dangerous little. I won't root too far.
It's
in the
rock
back
and roll,
there.
man.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see. Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Drip coffee. Nice.
Should I hold off on putting this in?
Oh, yeah. Yep. You're good. Yeah, sure.
And
5, yes. And do you need a music stand?
yeah, just for probably the last couple a bit.
All right. Well, why don't you take a seat? We'll get everything adjusted for you. There we go. Is that?
Yeah, that's good. Awesome.
Yes. Everybody give it up for Mark one more time.
All right. Yeah, I played here a couple of years ago, a couple of times, and it was a real. We're over in the Snohomish area, so this is. But I just love this open mic and just the whole feel of the whole thing. So it's nice to be here. So I think I'll start off with a traditional tune, but with the JT arrangement here. Well, well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Well, I'm bound for Louisiana, my own true love for to see. It did rain all night the day I left. The weather was bone dry. The sun was so hot I froze myself. Susanna, don't you go on and cry. I said, oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? 'Cause I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Well, I had myself a dream the other night when everything was still. A dream that I saw my girl Suzanne, she was coming around the hill. Well, the buckwheat cake was in her mouth, the tear was in her eye. I said that I come from Dixieland. Susanna, don't you go on and cry. I said, oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? 'Cause I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Said, oh, Susanna, no, no, don't you cry for me, my girl. 'Cause I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Alrighty. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, this is Garden Song by Dave Mallet from way back when. Sorry. The B. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man was made of dreams and bones. I feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain, and tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. So inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man was made of dreams and bones. I feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain, and tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. So inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow, 'cause all it takes is a rake and hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, temper them with prayer and song, 'cause Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. An old crow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree, and in my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief up there. So inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow, 'cause all it takes is a rake and hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Thank you very much. Check. How many songs? 3 songs. Let's see. So is anybody here familiar with John Gorka? Yeah, so he's this guy. He's kind of a folk guy, but he's just a really good songwriter. So we just saw him down at the Finney Ridge Folk Center down in Seattle a couple of weekends ago, and he was amazing. So heard this one song, and I go, I got to learn that one. Let's see, where am I at? I could forget to breathe entirely, it's not that down through history. Surely I could lose my head. Some night I could drink too much and take it off and just forget. 'Cause I will learn all languages, I will speak in every tongue, from highnesses to savages, to all beneath the sun. Someday I would paint the sky, I would take a ladder, make a roller that would reach that high. And nothing that I do will pass. Everything I make or feel or know, where every light is past. So I will rid the world of sorrow and all. I just learned this and I thought I had it, but sometime I will paint the sky, I will take a ladder, make a roller that could reach that high. Everything I do will last, nothing that I don't believe had not become will last. So I will rid the world of sorrow and stop all wars and pain. I will lead you to tomorrow as I rule the wind and rain. I can do it all, it's true, but not until I turn my back from you. I will let it go. Not until I turn my back until I. I'll get it down better next time. Okay, all righty. Oh yeah, thanks.
Give it up one more time for Mark, everybody. I haven't called you up yet, Martha, but she's super excited about it, isn't she? Now she's sitting back down. Well, please welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Martha. Woo! Woo! Oh, did I fail to mention this is Martha's first time? So, woo! Yeah, there we go. Are you sitting down? I heard my phone go off. Better have my money. Here, we're going to actually have you scoot closer so that way you're not going to hit my $1,400 guitar too. So that's good right there.
Oh, gotcha.
The further and further away you creep away from the edge of the stage is not good. I noticed that with people now. And you need a plug-in?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And so 3 songs or 15 minutes.
Sweet. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Give it up one more time for Martha.
Awesome. Thank you guys for the warm welcome. I'm excited to play for you guys. This first song is called The Coloring Book.
color so bright, with spaces filling between lines. Pages filled with markings of the past, chock full of memories at last. Color me orange, color me blue, fill me with desire, fill me with gloom, hold me like you mean it, with conviction in your eyes. Color me, color me, color me, color me, before saying goodbye. People have a story to tell of princesses, goblins, and dragons and bears, trials and tribulations, heartaches and three-word phrases like I love you. Color me orange, color me blue, fill me with desire, fill me with gloom, hold me like you mean it, with conviction in your eyes. Color me, color me, color me, color me, yeah. Color me, before saying goodbye. Who would have known that time would pass us by, teaching us words, reaching our hands, touching the sky. Color me orange, color me blue, fill me with desire, fill me with gloom, hold me like you mean it, with conviction in your eyes. Color me, color me, color me, color me, yeah. Color me, before saying goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. This next song is called A Soft Place to Land. Lying here in the dark, finding ways to start, feel the earth beneath my feet, wish there was a way to sing this song so the words can reach your heart. So it goes, so it goes. I know not, I know not, I know not what I'm going through. Deception is key, but it's reality. When the right words paint a picture, you'll see. Something inside of me wakes, I'm alive. I know I'll never know its name. When the colors align in a perfect design, I know I'll know. Save me, won't you save me? Catch me, I'm falling. I'm falling. When you reach out your arms to pick up my hands, I'll know you are a soft place to land, 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 save me, hold me, tender, loving. Thank you. This next song was co-written by a friend of mine who just flew back to Hawaii a couple last week. So yeah, this song is called "Lately." Lately, I've been searching for the right words to say. Sometimes I feel lost without you by my side. Then I realized what I really needed to see. somebody and you care about them, and you know that you're getting in the way, you gotta let go. I've always been someone to rely on, someone to hold your heart. And you've always known, you knew that I was capable of doing anything for you. Late night, I've been doing some thinking, fighting off gravity as reality sinks in. The thoughts weigh on me, I can't figure out why. All of a sudden it feels like our friendship is fiction. Listen, this is new and I don't want to let us go. Always been a little afraid of what I don't know, always trying to run from change like it's a plague. But now I'm sick, I'm trying to fit what's fake into my ozone. I guess you don't need me like before, but if we go our separate ways and open different doors, that's okay. Maybe it's time to move forward, find a new horizon, get beyond a few borders. I'm not sure. Honestly, I've never been an optimist, but how can I be positive when all my thoughts have asterisks and question marks? But I guess face is where the action is, finding up the pieces putting till I find out where the last one fits. So I stand here alone, putting every single piece of this puzzle I call life together. Bit by bit, the fantasy that surrounded me becomes a reality. Today, yeah, my hands are open. Yeah, my hands are open. Wishing not the best. I'm thankful for the moments. My hands are open. Yeah, my hands are open. Here's to letting go and finding love in our emotions. My hands are open. Yeah, my hands are open. Wishing not the best. I'm thankful for the moments we shared. My hands are open. Yeah, my hands are open. Here's to letting go and finding love in our emotions. Thank you.
I think I already expressed how much I love the woos. Woos are yeah. Woos are awesome. So real quick, nice public service announcement. If you liked Martha, or if you loved Martha, you can vote for Martha. Back at that voting, hey Aaron, pick up that voting thing, that voting jar right there. There's slips of paper right next to it, and there should be a pen. And you can vote for Martha or for any of the other artists that you've heard, except for Kevin and I, of course. We get voted all the time. It's kind of annoying how many votes we get. I'll stop. So I'm going to do a quick roll call and see who's here and who's not here. But is there a Paula? Paula, you're here. Okay, everybody, quick, welcome Paula to the stage. Yeah, Paula. Woo! Okay, and then after Paula, we have V. Is V here? V is not here. V. V-E-E. V. No. Okay, Paula, come on up. Woo! Back.
I'm going to stand. You have to take the mic down for me. You got it. Because standing and sitting don't make much difference for me. But I'm pretty small. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. All right.
Are you all ready?
I am ready, yeah.
All right, give it up one more time.
All right, I'm going to read some poems that I dug out that I haven't read poetry in a while. I've been focused on music, but as my ears are going, I decided I got to go back to writing. So this is great. This is inspiring. And I'm reading my poems that have something to do with mothers and women, because it is Mother's Day weekend after all. So I'm going to start with this short poem. I wrote this the day after my good mother, Hope Lawrence, she had an art show, and I learned of a dear friend's breast cancer. So this is what I wrote. We often forget the element of time. An exacting father, yet too a mother. Nurturing and healing. Maturing, clean, new growth. Within a womb, within a heart, within the nuclei of cells. She listens and responds. Those who wait, her wellspring waters. Patience. Thank you. And this is my numero uno poem that I wrote when I was in my 20s. And it came out in a way that I knew that it was right. And it was published in my literary magazine, probably, I don't want to say how many years ago, at my college. But this is definitely a woman's poem. I am happiest when I am a vessel, woman bearer of fruit to fruition, bearing my breasts and poor privacy, grasping desperately when I am not the grasper. I should know I am the one to be held, full to the lips, then to flow red rich. Only then, when gently nestled. But am I happiest when I am a vessel? Tangled in the heavy fronds, my brow bent into my stern grimace. The pain of apparent abandonment freshly working into my cracks. I will never be seaworthy, be worthy at all, for all my fine record of staying afloat through hell and flood water. I have journeyed round the world again, gone full circle, full cycle, made it through the Minotaur's maze. My mind is my own. No more will I trip over Oedipal fish bones, and phallic fantasies can't fool me now. So I'm home, but nothing has changed. No place to dock, to secure, to restore. I cannot ask, when will my ship come in? For I am the ship. Only, where is the cargo worthy of my transport? I will transport him to isles of such mad fancy that he'll vow never to set foot or hand on land again. Bearing aloft proudly my scars as sails. The green moss and periwinkle have flowered them to wonderment. I haven't put out full yet, though I've put out far too often. I've more to give. She got it. I've more to give. God, so much more. Thank you. And, okay, I want to challenge you. How many people in this room are familiar with the really famous poem, The Second Coming by Yeats. Raise your hands. Let's see. This is a test. This is only a test. I really don't want to read this poem unless people are familiar with, because it's a kind of a, it's a quoting of another poem, but casting it from a woman's perspective. So you might have to wait till next time, and in the meantime, promise me that you'll look up The Second Coming by Yeats. It's a really famous poem. It's the one that ends with the image of what rough beast slouches toward Bethlehem to be born. It's pretty dark. So I wrote a light poem. Okay, so if you want to hear it, I'll read it, but no, you know what? You got to know Yeats. Okay, forget it. Okay, next time. So I'm going to read a short poem. I've taken a lot of time. This one is called My Nature. And I mentioned my friend Hope Lawrence, who's 87 years old now, and she just landed in care cabin. She's got some dementia, but she was a good mother to me, not my real mother, but a good mother. So this is for Hope because she grew up on a farm. But this is also a reference to ecology and thinking about mindfulness about the earth. My nature, one word, my nature. My friend is 80 now. It was written a few years ago. My friend is 80 now. Hope grew up on a farm. At sunup, goats are hungry. Hope fed them. Grassland, waist high, sways gently in her eyes. I came of age on Long Island. No goat. Nature in a ticky-tacky zoo. My dear old dad still puts fertilizer on the lawn. Visit mynature.com. So that's that one. Thank you. So do I have time for one more? Or how are we doing?
Yeah, one more.
One more, okay. So let's see, which one do I want here? Okay, this is kind of a, it's a little intellectual, but I think you'll appreciate it. Everything is not relative, though we happy, unhappy family are one. Absurdity doesn't make it not matter. You can't analyze too much because everything matters. So pick up the pieces to your puzzle. Care not when they say people in glass bodies are drunk from, then smashed. For being breakable doesn't mean one will be broken. Rose hips look lovely in clear glasses. Thank you.
Yes. Give it up one more time. So V is here. V just showed up. But first we're going to have Alex come up. Because Alex, you're ready? And company. I never got your name.
I'm Amanda.
Oh, Alex and Amanda. Give it up to Alex and Amanda, everybody. I feel like we all could do a lot better than that. Give it up for Alex and Amanda, everybody. Still subpar. We'll work on that, audience. We'll work on that. Just so, is this electric or do you need a microphone for that?
Maybe a microphone if it's okay.
Yes. And what about you?
Who's the vocals?
Both of us.
Both of them?
Oh, perfect. I just need to grab my phone real quick.
Cancel the phone. We print it out. you.
Oh, yeah. Would you like that in front of you? You got it. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You got it. I got it. Alex and Amanda. Yeah, that's strong. Strong in the floor. Perfect. Is 5 good?
Can you maybe? Actually, I might stand up because then I'll be shorter. Yeah, that'll be better. Yeah, I'm really short, so it's like a big height difference between the side visions.
All right, give it up, you guys, for Amanda and Alex.
The Lego house. If things go wrong, we can make it done. My 3 words have 2 meanings. There's one thing on my mind. It's how I feel. It's dark in a cold December, but I got you to keep me warm. Broken arrow ninja and keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging on now. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. Out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. Out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now.
I'll paint you by number, color you in. If things go right, we can frame it, put you on a wall. And it's so hard to say it, but I've been here before. I'll surrender up my heart and swap it for yours. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. Out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. Out of all these things I've done, a tornado flew around the room before you came. Excuse the mess we made, it usually doesn't rain.
Southern California, much like Arizona, my eyes don't shed tears, but girl, they both.
And I'm thinking about you, oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you, oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still, do you? Or do you not think so
I'm
far
out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. Out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now.
Think so far
I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for
'cause I've
you
been
in
thinking about
time.
forever.
Out of all these things I've done,
I think I love you better now. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. Out of all these things I've done, I think I loved you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. Out of all these things I've done, I think I loved you better now. Thank you.
like, why did the music stop? What's up? Oh. V, you're up here. Let's get you going.
Okay. I'm going to go sit down.
Please help me, Kevin.
Can I plug this one here?
Yes. Okay. Yes, you may.
Hello.
All right, we'll give it up one more time for Alex and Amanda. And if you like them, you can always just go vote right over there in that jar. And you can vote for as many artists as you want. You can only place one vote per artist. And then we're going to have a showcase next Wednesday.
Pretty good.
Which,
Well, they weren't voting last time. They didn't vote last time.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be out of town last time, so I didn't do the showcase last month.
Oh, okay. So I'll just do my same set then. Okay.
You already all set?
Pretty much. They're getting my levels. Okay. You have? Oh my God. Oh. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Everybody give it up for me!
Ah. Woo-hoo. Thank you very much. This is only my second time being in Redmond, and I have to say that they're the two hardest places for me to navigate around are Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and Redmond, Washington. God, it's like they don't want you to get to where you're going that fast, which is good. I like slow. Anyway, how did the piece of paper feel when the scissors broke? No, just terrible. This first song is, if you can take a look at me, you'll realize that I have had my heart broken more ways than you can imagine. So this song called Ice Cream Spoon is, I had so many ways that I had to make up new ways for a heart to get broken. So this is it. Today, my heart broke like a plastic spoon in ice cream, like a plastic spoon in ice cream. It was rock hard, rocky road. Today, my heart broke like a balloon stretched in a clown's hand. A balloon stretched in a clown's hand made that wiener dog explode. And oh, whoa, 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 I wonder, would you have been sweet if I had waited till you saw fade? And oh, whoa, 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 to make you smile, I have twisted up my heart so often that it hurts too bad to have my feelings starred and maybe have my heart break just like a breaking heart. Today, my heart broke like a watch that's wound too tightly, like a watch that's wound too tightly, says I love you exactly twice a day. Today my heart broke like a kite caught in a treetop, like a kite caught in a treetop, and the child walks away. No, whoa, 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 whoa. It hurts too bad to have my feelings start, and maybe have my heart break just like a breaking heart. Yes, it hurts too bad to have my feelings start, and maybe have my heart break just like a breaking heart. Thank you. Well, I have to admit, last month I was here and there was nobody voting for anything, and it was my first time. So I think I'll do the same three, since there were like three of my favorites that I've written. So this next song, I believe this next song is up here. This next song is called Grady. And it's funny, it was like, there's this place I play regularly, and so I was playing it so often, and then I stopped for a while, and people came up to me and wanted me to sing it again, so I'm going to put it in here. Put it in the thing. Anyway, this is the scariest, at the time, this was the scariest song I've ever written. Great. Maybe there. Grady worked the foundry, straight home when work was done. To a wife who loved him strongly, and two strong and healthy sons. But Grady bore a sadness, sat rocking on the porch, from what he called the incident that happened in the war. Yes, and Grady kissed the ladies when he fought in Vietnam, but what he still remembers is when he kissed that man. Well, he was the finest soldier that Grady'd ever seen. And everything about him was what Grady'd hoped to be. One night in drunken celebration, platoon was pulling out. That man walked up to Grady and he kissed him on the mouth. Yes, and Grady kissed the ladies when he fought in Vietnam. But what he still remembers is when he kissed that man. Well, it was kind of sweet and kind of scratchy. Kind of tender, kind of tough. It taught him a world about women then. And he felt he'd learned too much. So Grady backed away and saluted him. And he'd avoid him all the time. Till Grady's heart got broken when that man stepped on a mine. Yes, and Grady killed the ladies when he fought in Vietnam. But what he still remembers is when he kissed that man. So Grady tells his sons to remember that men are rougher than you think. And you know you found that special one when love means everything. Then Grady's eyes will get all misty about his conflict in the war. You see, he wished it never happened, and yet he wishes he'd done more. Yes, and Grady kissed the ladies when he fought in Vietnam. What he still remembers is when he kissed that man. Yes, and Grady kissed the ladies when he fought in Vietnam. But what he still remembers is when he kissed that man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Pardon? Oh, somebody else. I was eavesdropping. Okay, this last number is the song that I notice you guys have a Bernie Sanders poster in the window here. Woohoo! I'm sorry. Excuse me to anybody else who are any other candidates people are interested in here. I've lost the ability to talk in case you haven't noticed. But this next song is sort of like my idea of a campaign song for Bernie Sanders. It's called Uh-Oh, or the Wake Up Song. And it starts out with bedwetting and ends up in post-apocalyptic horror. It's the feel-good song for the new millennium. Dream when I was 8 about the jungles down the Amazon. I found a gold of El Dorado when a powerful urge came on, and there amidst the clearing, tile white and shining chrome, stood my bathroom when a cry boomed in the sky and turned into a moan. Uh-oh. Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up. You got a voice, you got a choice. If you want out, you've got to shout, wake up, wake up. And I had a dream once I had taken home the boy I've ever seen. My mom fed apples to his snake that showed him his train magazines. Sigmund Freud was in the corner, I was red with rage. So Freud said, there's only one thing for you to do at this developmental stage. Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up. You've got a voice, you've got a choice. If you want out, you've got to shout, wake up, wake up. But when you're in a dream, you can't wake up from. Though you try and try, you have to act as if it's real until you feel your consciousness start slipping in enough for you to cry. Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up. You got a voice, you got a choice. If you want out, you gotta shout, wake up, wake up. You got a voice, you got a choice. If you want out, you gotta shout, wake up, wake up. And I had a dream that we were pouring poisons into the sea and land and sky, and we knew we were doing it, but we didn't know quite why. And I had a dream that we were punishing people for their sex and tone of skin, and there were even men of cloth that said that that was not a sin. And I had a dream that I was trapped behind a desk with papers piled high that threatened to descend on me if I even blinked an eye. Wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up! You got a voice, you got a choice. If you want out, you gotta shout, wake up, wake up. You got a voice, you got a choice. If you want out, you gotta shout, wake up, wake up. And I had a dream that we all lived in peace and helped each other find the best within each self and shared that special gift with all the rest. Right. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Thank you. Boy, that's why I play that one last, because I bangs my guitar way out of tune. My name is V, V-E-E, and I just started a Facebook. It's right under construction, but if you guys like what you hear, that's my Facebook recording artist, whatever they call it. It's V. So if you want to friend me, let me know.
And also, if you want to vote for V, you can do so clicking that voting jar.
You can. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Give it up one more time for me, everybody! I noticed we got like open tables up here. People from the back want to move up. You can do that. I am a nice guy. I hear you talking about me. Thank you. Anyways, so up right now we're going to have Sam and Jake. Give it up for Sam and Jake coming up to the stage right now. Yeah. Then after Sam and Jake, it's going to be Andrew, I believe. And then host. And then Makia, played by way of Aaron. No, totally close to the heart. Don't go off script. Where'd you put that water? Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit low. Is Andrew here? In your eyes. Is Andrew? Yes, he is. Andrew's been here for about 30 minutes. I'm just making sure you know you're being safe.
Thanks, man.
Okay, do you plug in?
Yeah. Yeah, we both plug in.
Get you in at 5. Oh, that's a tight fit.
Thanks. Cool. Well, we're Sam and Jake. We came a little ways to get up here. We came from Belfair. Probably never heard of it. Beltucky.
Yeah. Hello? That sounds good.
Hello, hello. How's yours?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Give it up one more time for Jake and Sam, everybody!
And if I lie here, if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? And we'll forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me I got it, that's busted into life. Don't do it all and everything. Don't die wrong. And we don't need anything. Don't anyone. And if I lie here, if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? And we'll forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me I got it, that's busted into life. And I don't quite know how to say and how I feel. In those three words I said too much, they're not enough. And if I lie here, if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? And we'll forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me I got it, that's busted into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. If I lie here, if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? If I lie here, if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? And we'll forget what we're told before
So our next two songs, we're going to do original music. This first one's called What You Do to Me.
It's about time that I get rolling as the sun starts to fall in. First day with the firelight glowing. Could this be where my life's going? Put on my boots and my skull can blue jeans, a ball cap and my plain old IT. Jump in my beat up Chevy. Got a skies and stance just like me. Pick you up about 8 o'clock. This boy is how you start. As you climb up in my right seat, going up thinking maybe we'd be staring at the moonlight. Kiss you when it feels right. Turn on the charm tonight. Slide on over them and be a man tonight. Take some more back roads. Don't get lost when no one else knows. Sit back and crank the radio. Watch you spin around and round as the sun starts to glow. Watching your hips swing to every song that I sing. Swear it's just make-believe. Girl, it's what you do to me. Go to mile to or off the pavement. Got that George Strait playing. The wind in your hair, it's waving. And girl, it's you I'm craving. You got the ceiling back, your feet up on the dash. You smile and steal my ball cap. The way it looks on you, I don't want it back. But the sun's final golden ray shining bright off your shades. Been waiting for this all damn day, and now we're on our way. Staring at the moonlight. Kiss you when it feels right. Turn on the charm tonight. Slide on over, let me be a man tonight. And take some more back roads. Don't get lost when no one else knows. Sit back and crank the radio. Watch you spin around and round as the sun starts to glow. Watching your hips swing to every song that I sing. Swear it's just make-believe. Girl, it's what you do to me. Staring in the moonlight and kiss you when it feels right. Turn on the charm tonight. Slide on over, let me be a man tonight. And take some more back roads. Don't get lost when no one else knows. Sit back and crank the radio. Watch you spin round and round as the sun starts to glow. Watching your hips swing to every song that I sing. Swear it's just make-believe. Girl, it's what you do to me.
Tennessee?
Yep.
All right. It's a long drive down 101.
And I know you want me in July, but I got a $10 seat to leave. And every step I take, you take too. And every chance to move in, you move. But you know where I'm going. So gonna be still here, this little small town. Same style, maybe sleeping around without the same head on my head. A guitar hanging off my back with a crooked smile and a camo strap. And do you, but you care to my days? Yes, this place is where I'd always be, but I got a $10 seat to leave.